Hello and hey, and today we're going to be messing around with golf with your friends. This time a Candyland tutorial with jumps. First couple holes I kind of use the classic strategies. Hole number 1, you've seen this shot from me probably 4 or 5 times if you've been keeping up with my tutorials. I like hanging on to the jump there in case I mess up, if I short arm or something like that, to kind of bail me out of the situations that I can be bailed out of. Hole number 2, I want to show this shot off because I don't know why the out of bounds triggers haven't been changed, because obviously this blue thing is there to bounce you for a hole in one, but the actual hole in one here, I just show off the classic strat again, and then again you don't have to worry too much about your positioning there because you can save it if you have the jumps. So it's just kind of a safety net, like just confidently take your shot and it's good to go. Hole number 3, we go right at the cookie's edge basically. Jump, not immediately jump. It's kind of a weird distinction. If you jump immediately, you're going to have a harder time getting off the ramp just because of the way the game kind of wants to put you over there. But hole number 4, this depends entirely on how quickly you jump after you release. I like to go just about to the E, and it gets me into the bowl here. If you're a little slower, you want to go a little less power, etc., etc. Hole number 5, I attempt the dunk on the first try here. And you can tell probably by that wording that I don't make it. I've done it before, just had 1 pixel too much power off that. But then I hard cut to the more classic strat of just a couple pixels below full, and then right about a half tile situation. Hard to explain exactly, but I didn't want to just go into the tube and jump out, but that is completely reasonable. I just went for the classic strat in this video. Hole number 6, I like to go to the middle of the long part of the E, and just jump immediately, and then I don't have to jump again. The ground, the bouncy ground takes care of the rest for us there. Hole number 7, we go 3.5 power. You have a couple different things you can do here. You can, when you're supposed to jump immediately, you can jump there, it'll go in, and if you jump or miss the second jump, you can jump the last hole and get it. I know I said jump a whole lot. It probably wasn't that fun to listen to, but it is what it is. Hole number 8, I like to go this power. I did mess up on the first shot. I did the thing I was going to warn not to do. Do not jump at the very base of the hill, or else you will just climb up and then have literally no shot to get out of the way there. So hole 9, turn around to that point. If you're going to do that like that, you need to jump as soon as you hit the ice cream sandwich, because otherwise it has a potential to knock you off course. So like anything, you want to carry your momentum with an immediate jump. Hole number 10, gonna aim with this much speed at the far right corner of that dark tile that you just saw us roll over. And then because jump tutorial, arbitrary jump. Doesn't matter when you do it on that point. Just wanted to do it right there. Hole number 11, we go just like like the smallest shade under 3.5, right at this corner right here. And this is the classic hole in one, but again, if you do mess up, you have the safety net of jumps, and since jump tutorial, let's just jump a whole bunch of times. Hole number 12, probably largely considered to be the hardest hole in one of the 17 that you can get. I sort of like to go this just under 3.5 style of right where you saw me aim, and that gets me in there more times than not. I really hope people see this and start using it. I did use it in my PB, so hopefully people saw that as well, because the full power strat is a much tighter timing window, whereas the slower ball means it's easier to hit, in my opinion. Anyway, hole 14, I attempted to show the mess up strat where you can jump and save yourself, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just went ahead and did the classic hole in one again to be sort of a lame. Hole 15, the theme continues to be exactly the same. I use the classic strat of just under full, right at that line, the left line you're seeing. And then if I were to get in trouble, I have the jump to try to bail me out. It's just, I think the best way to play this course is to just go with on the ground as much as possible. There's a lot of weird textures and hills you can hit just the wrong way, and they kind of send your ball differently. Haunted is sort of the same way. You want to like minimize your jumps actually on those courses. But you see me here at hole 16. I had developed sort of a quick fire jump thing, but you need to jump at least once if you're going to take this path, and optimally you would jump a total of 3 times. But it's sort of tricky. You'll find it out yourself. If you go out of bounds, you need to have more speed, so you need to jump more. In this hole, you go 2.5. I need to go a little harder here. You see me mess up. I need to hit the back of the bowl, but because of the shape of the ice cream sandwiches, it's very easy to get off of them, but you can't assume that to be the case every time. So just a little bit harder than you saw me shoot there is what you want to do. And then hole 18, you see me start here on stroke 8, stroke 9 technically, because I was going for some bounce off the ball sort of strategies, because I've gotten pretty close recently. I've never actually done it, and I just kind of wanted to give it a few tries because I knew this was going to be a video. Wanted to kind of just like have a capstone situation, but didn't want to spend that much time on something that I've never gotten before. So here we are. You see me do try one more time, and I was pretty hopeful that something might happen, but that's kind of spoiling it because, yeah. Basically, I think these 2 balls right here are the ones that you're going to need to hit, and then this one just stops me. A little bit unfortunate. I would have liked to it have crushed me to get the 2 on camera, because I do think, like I said, those 2 are the keys, because you'll still be having momentum as you reach them, but not too much as to go to a crazy direction. So again, I don't think it's worth it to go for that shot if you already have 17 hole-in-ones, unless you're just a psychopath and you've gotten 20 a bunch of times. I might do that. That's, why not? But yeah, that's that course. It's the easiest to get. I think we're on black screen now. I think it's the easiest, other than Forest, to get like a tied for best score situation. Sorry, I couldn't get that thought out. I think Twilight's a little bit harder than this, but a lot of people I know have trouble with hole 12, so it's usually the hole that'll get you the most. Although a couple of those early ones are pretty tricky. Notoriously, I mess up hole 5, even it's in classic as well, to give me a 26 instead of being tied for 25. And that's just still a hole that I mess up from time to time, even with like jump or something like that. So that is how that goes. So this course, I would say, is pretty good still. I got burnt out on it about a month ago, obviously, but I would say that it's a very good, they did a great job with this course. It's a lot better than Haunted, which I've come to appreciate a lot more since I've gotten way better at it, but still just kind of, I don't know, the nuances are kind of strange. This map's a lot more open. It is conducive to jumping, although classic strats tend to be the better, more consistent versions. It's really open. I like the open feel, open play, and I really like this course. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be safe.